Had another Trump rally. He's not president, but he's still got to have Trump rallies because his ego just can't survive without him having thousands of people kiss his ass constantly. And, they love it. Sort of like, the fish heads. The people like to follow their favorite performers and they like camp out for 5 days and love to hear him play his greatest hit. So, Trump supporters, I'm starting to think, folks, it might be a cult. I don't know. Like when you're in a cult, you don't know you're in a cult. Starting to think these people might be a little cultish.
Time for the crowd over here. Every morning, Xi Jinping, the president of Communist China, every morning when he walks his dog, what did he say? Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! And remember, my children in California, we have a pet. One of my girls, she said, Daddy, our puppy can poop out a better president than this.
Hilarious. So, yep. It attracted the exact type of people you would expect it to. Like this QAnon conspiracy theorist who thinks we're living under a satanic system and we got to take this country back for Jesus Christ.
You're evil.
It's good versus evil. It's not left, right. It's not Democrat, Republican.
And I believe that too right now. You know what I'm saying? I think this system that we got going on right now is a satanic system. Yeah.
And you'll notice they can barely even speak. They can't even get sentences out of their mouth because there's very little going on in their brain. Just enough electricity to allow them to breathe and live a little bit, but not enough to really form any coherent ideas.
Let me tell you something. I believe Satan is on his job, man. He is on his job, and we need to be getting on with our job. We got to take this country back for God, man. We got to take this country back for Jesus Christ, man.
Yes. Amen.
Yes.
Darkness can only exist.
Why does Jesus need your help? I'm just saying, if he's all powerful and all knowing, why the fuck would he need you? Like, you're clearly a fucking idiot. If God needs you, I don't think he's God.
In the absence of light, so we must shine a light, shine the light of truth.
Yes, I agree.
I like your energy.
I like your energy. I don't like what you're saying because you're dumb, but your energy, super cool. And here's another QAnon supporter who thinks Joe Biden is a clone and Michael Jackson and Princess Diana are still alive and they're going to be at the Trump inauguration. I don't know, folks. We're just fucking doomed. God damn it. What happened in this country?
Why are you here supporting Trump? What's your motivation?
Because he's our real president. Thank you very much.
And what are you basing that on?
The fact that the election was stolen and he's our real president.
So
Biden is fake and the real Biden was assassinated at Gitmo in 2019, March of 2019.
So tell me this. I agree with you with the part that there's no way those Dominion machines, they've already been proven all over the world was crooked. Trump's having 40, 50, 60,000 people at his rallies before the presidency or for the election, and Biden has 50 people, and that includes the people there for security and the media all together, and he supposedly got more votes than Obama.
Correct.
So how do you explain that?
Because the American people know who our really president is.
Right.
We're fighting for America, and we are going to save this country and the world. And people know that Biden is a pedophile, and they don't want to go see him because they know he's a pedophile.
You talking about Creepy Joe?
Yeah, but you know who's not a pedophile? Michael Jackson. Totally. Even though all those kids came forward and said he molested them, and he's on record talking about how he likes sleeping with other people's kids. Definitely not weird at all. Super non-pedo. Michael Jackson. Good thing he's still alive and is going to come back and save us all from the pedos.
Creepy Joe's a pedophile. Did you know that he had an island? His family has an island near Epstein, like 8 miles away.
I didn't know
his
that.
His family, it's called Water Island. Yeah, his whole family are pedophiles.
So he has like a kind of like a little Neverland, kind of like Michael Jackson had.
No, Michael Jackson was saving the children. They destroyed his reputation.
Right.
Michael Jackson, I thought for years he was on the bad side. He's not. He was saving the children. And when he plays at the inauguration, when Michael Jackson comes and plays for us, people are going to realize that it's all been a complete sham.
You think so?
He had a big queue, Neverland, he had that big queue, saving the children. Trump helped him escape.
That was part
He
of
helped John F. Kennedy Jr. escape. He helped Princess Diana escape.
part of the.
You just watch it. They're all going to come out at the inauguration. At the ball of the inauguration.
Trump is like some kind of superhero. He's like some James Bond character. And for decades, he's been saving people like Michael Jackson, who definitely needed to be fucking saved, and John F. Kennedy Jr., Princess Di. He's just been saving all kinds of motherfucker. He basically, Jesus. Woo, we fucked. We fucked, y'all. We fucked. But at least they're entertaining. And the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, who is not that popular with the Trump people for some reason, but he knows the only way he's not going to get booed is if he goes out there and says Donald Trump's name over and over again. Not just Donald Trump, but Donald J. Trump. Let's have a drinking game. Take a shot every time he says Donald J. Trump. Definitely not weird at all, folks. Definitely not a cult. Don't really do this. You'll die of alcohol poisoning.
Are you ready for Donald J. Trump? Donald J. Trump is ready for you. Donald J. Trump loves the great state of Texas. And Texans love President Donald J. Trump. He is getting ready to come out here, and he wants to see you show your support for our President Donald J. Trump. Now, Donald J. Trump.
That's how you suck up to cult members. Just say their cult leader over and over again. It's more popular than Jesus, folks. Then he started calling for more violence. You know, like happened on January 6th. He's scared, folks. He's scared they're actually going to prosecute him for all the fucking crimes he committed. So he's doing exactly what he did before January 6th. He's like, hey, I can use my mob, I can use my cult to intimidate and frighten anybody that wants to come after me. So I'm calling for protest. You know, like you guys did on January 6th, you know, when you threatened to kill people and you erected gallows and you beat cops with American flags and took their weapons from them and tased them and crushed them, beat them. You know, remember all that? Yeah, well, if they try to prosecute me, you guys do that shit again.
If these radical, vicious, racist prosecutors do anything wrong or illegal, I hope we are going to have in this country the biggest protest we have ever had in Washington, D.C., in New York, in Atlanta, and elsewhere, because our country and our elections are corrupt. They're corrupt.
Doing it again, folks. He already knows. He's seen firsthand what happens when he talks like this, when he whips them up into frenzy. But he didn't pay any penalty for it the first time, so why should he stop doing it? And basically, he's also telling them directly, hey, if you do this, if you go out and break the law for me, I'll just pardon you. Just like I'm going to do with the people who try to overthrow our government and install me as a dictator. I'm gonna fucking pardon them if you make me president again.
So many people have been asking me about it. If I run and if I win, we will treat those people from January 6th fairly. We will treat them fairly. And if it requires pardons, we will give them pardons because they are being treated so unfairly. This hasn't happened to all of the other atrocities that took place recently. Nothing like this has happened. What that unselect committee is doing and what the people are doing that are running those prisons, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
Yeah, you signed a presidential order that anybody who destroys federal property automatically gets 10 years in prison. And then your people did it, and you're like, it's so unfair. It's so... I only passed that for the black people and the people that supported black people. Not my own people, but he's just telling you what he's going to do, folks. Go ahead and riot. Become violent, intimidate people. I will just pardon you. The fact that presidents and governors can pardon people is some of the biggest fucking bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life. That literally just makes them above the law. I mean, yeah, you can't pardon yourself, but all you do is tell other people to go out and break the law for you, and then you'll pardon them. Literally makes crime completely legal for presidents and governors. We need to ban this process that gives governors and presidents the rights to pardon people. Fuck that bullshit. And this is what it leads to, folks. Here is the former wife of an oath keeper explaining exactly what they hear when they hear talk of civil war, or when they hear Donald Trump stir them up. She lived with it. She knows exactly what they're thinking. And they're not practicing their militia bullshit all day. They're not, out there playing soldier for no reason. They're out there doing that because they're licking their chops for the opportunity to actually put it into practice and go out there and murder their political enemies. They want to do it. They're excited for it. They're psychopaths.
I mean, they hear civil war. You know, to them, this is the civil war they've been waiting for. You know, a lot of these guys live for this. They've been waiting for this. They spend their lives preparing for it. They look forward to it. There's a air of disappointment when it doesn't turn violent with these guys, I think. A lot of them.
Exactly. They have these delusions of grandeur where they romanticize being great patriots and killing leftists and their political enemies. It's fucking insane.